Sneha, can you tell me about a time that you delivered impact for a client or business?
Sure, absolutely. So when I used to work for Verizon as a software engineer, within just 6 months after joining the organization, I had to take over a team which consisted of 5 new hires who had just recently joined the organization with a lot more experience than me. And immediately during my many interactions with the customer service center, I saw this huge process inefficiency in terms of operations that existed. And I felt that that would be an amazing opportunity to leverage and really tap into that could help Verizon in terms of considerable cost savings. And so in an effort to solve that, the first thing I did was, I spoke to the customer service centers and collected a lot of information about what the actual problem was. I took all of that information and went back to my team and led about 2 brainstorming sessions where we discussed the problem and also tried to come up with a lot of solutions and trying to pick out the best solution possible. And as part of that, we tried to really weigh the pros and cons of each, think about risks and contingency plans and how that would actually help impact the organization. I knew that I would have to really influence my senior managers because this solution really touched a huge customer-centric process. And so to doing that, we made sure we collected a lot of data that could help in having that done. And so when I took all of this information and I spoke to my leaders and I was able to get their approval from them for all of this. And after that, we came back to my team and I knew that I needed to lead the initiative and really help drive the project. So made sure that my team was on the same page in what the end goal was. And I crafted out a plan of action with milestones and key deliverables and a proper timeline in place. And made sure that I had weekly meetings in terms of checkpoint to use that as a platform to just brainstorm any challenges or ideas that they may come up in the process. And I got on other cross-functional teams on board as well to really make sure testing and quality checks are also done right from the beginning. And in the end, this very detailed and structured plan and the way that this was set up really set this project up for success. And in the end, after I had implemented it, we spent about 6 months trying to monitor everything, and we were very happy to say that the project had delivered $100 million worth of cost savings in terms of impact for the organization.
Great. So what made you decide to take on this challenge? So you noticed that there was a problem. What made you think I should be the person that does something about this?
So I used to interact a lot with the customers from these service centers, and it's just that they always used to talk about, so Verizon as a whole was going through this whole initiative of how do we actually cut costs. Yeah. And I saw this opportunity as something that can be tapped into and structured. All it needed was structuring a little bit. And I felt that there was potential there, and it was just not being seen or nobody was really looking into it. And that's why I took that idea, but I wanted to make sure that it was something worth pursuing. And I took that idea and I really wanted to get people's opinion on it. And I was really excited by it because I felt that, when I actually forecasted 100 millions in terms of savings, I was really excited and I thought this could be a great impactful project for Verizon and I wanted to be the one to lead this. And that's how it started.
Okay. Thank you.